Hello everyone. Today we're going to be going over a LeetCode question. Our LeetCode question for today is merge sorted arrays. Essentially, we're given two integer arrays and they want us to put them together. So it's kind of easy and make sure they're sorted as well. So for example, one, we're given 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 0. M is 3, num is 2, n is 1. They pretty much represent our arrays. And then when we merge them, it'll come out to like this. So let's go ahead and code that out. It'll make it much more sense in just a bit. So first we're going to create two variables to represent our uh, arrays. We are also going to make sure they start at the end of the array. So we'll do it like this. Equals m minus 1. M is the representation of nums 1. So then we'll do the same thing for our second array. Alright, now we're going to create a for loop. We're essentially going to start at the end of the array and make sure that as long as it's greater than 0, we're going to keep incrementing down. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So for let I equals the first array plus the second array minus 1, which would be the end of the arrays. We are going to say as long as it's greater than 0 or equal to, I'm sorry, as long as it's greater or equal to 0, we will increment I. Okay, cool. Now that we have that done, what we're going to do is see if the second array is less than 0, which will be null, and if it is, we'll break our loop. So if second Alright, so like I said, as long as second is null, which is less than 0, we'll break. Now first what we want to do is see if our first array, the element we're on, is less than is greater than our second array. So we got to see if it's greater than our second array. Let's go ahead and do that. First what we want to do is if nums1 first is greater than nums2 second, else if it's not, what we're going to do is we're going to replace the current element that we're on in the first array with the second array's element that we're currently on. So let's go ahead and do that. So else nums1 I equals nums2, which is the second. Once we do that, and we gave the nums2 to the set current element, we're going to increment second. Okay, now that we have that, so if for example if nums1 first is bigger, got a little syntax error. If it's bigger than nums2, then what we're going to be doing is simply we'll be updating the placeholder with that current element. So makes more sense when we write it out. Let's go ahead and do that. Nums1, which is the current element, we'll be updating it with the first. Okay, and then after we do that, we will move our placeholder and move it to the left. So let's go ahead and de-increment our placeholder. Okay, now let's see if this is working out correctly. Alright, it looks like it works. If this video helped you out in any way, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop a comment below. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.